All right. Welcome back to another episode of She the NBA Junkies, B-Ball Junkies.
Back in person.
Okay. I don't remember what we went over last week.
I mean, it was just because summer league went fast. It's probably just like the middle, and that was still when the top rookies, the lottery picks, were still playing.
Yeah.
They shut it down quickly. No, most of them did only a couple of games.
Yeah.
Or sadly, a couple got probably not major injuries, but minor injuries.
Yeah.
And shut them down. But yeah, since then, the last few, or it was really like the week and probably like 10 days straight, they just were playing games.
Yeah.
And then championship happened. It was between the Rockets and the Cavs.
And it was a blowout from the looks of it. And I did not watch it. Sorry.
The Cavs, they had a whole bunch of 3-point shooters on that team.
Yeah.
Which we'll see when we go over, the all teams and the award winner of this 2023 summer league. It's pretty exciting from recent memory, at least I'd say.
Should we start with the MVP or save them for last?
Yeah, we can start with him.
Okay. So Cam Whitmore was the summer league MVP. Wasn't he the 25th pick? They were making a big deal about that.
He was 20.
Yeah. Okay. So
came
back and
he's doing so far.
Yeah,
he's proven wrong. I mean, he's doing what everybody thought he would do so far, be a steal. They went 5-0. Yeah, they were dominant. But yeah, he's doing good what they're supposed to do. I think his injury scared people. So I hope and he's really, really explosive. He's that people who gonna do all that, and hopefully he can, stay healthy while being very, very athletic. So good for him. Finished out strong.
Yeah. The Rockets will be a really good team with all the youth they have.
Yeah, if they can sit. Well, I think they're going to have to let go of Jalen Green because I don't think he's a good player. But we can go down. That's another thing. He's not even the best player on the team.
Yeah, I mean, I do personally. Okay, Sin June.
Yes. Yeah, for him, Sengun.
Like KPJ. A lot of people, I guess Rockets fans aren't high on him, but every time I watch the Rockets, KPJ does what I need him to do. So I don't really care about anything else. But yeah. Jalen Green can take those inefficient 30s and go on. So yeah, the summer league first team was Keontae George, which I mean, after the way he was playing was pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Sam Merrill, didn't really watch him, but
yeah, one of the Cavs people. I think he had like 25 threes over the summer league. He shot he shot 40.6%, so 41%. He's strapping. He got a strap for real.
And then Orlando Robinson from Miami.
Yeah. I think he played two-way this year. But I think he did get minutes with Miami at some point. Because they were a little bit hurt this year.
Yeah.
And some random guy from Denver, Hunter Tyson, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch them. The Nuggets were boring. They'd get blown out all the games I watched. So
boring in summer league, boring in regular season. It's just a very boring, I don't know what it was.
He's front court, so he's probably a big man.
And if he's a big man and he's front court, that means that spot should have went to Tumani Kamara, who was the freaking 52nd pick and was cooking dudes. Let's be serious. Come on now. And then obviously Cam Whitmore because he won MVP. So yeah.
Son's bias, I'll let it go.
He was cooking. Okay.
Second team, Lakers' very young Max Christie. Max, oh my goodness. Max got before pre-trade deadline. Max got reliable minutes with us as a rookie, and seeing him put the muscle on and do what he's supposed to do in the summer, I'm excited for him. We added on to the team, but he needs minutes this year for us. I like that for him. Yeah, I don't even know about this.
Javon Freeman Liberty from the Bulls. Didn't watch the Bulls. Don't know what they have going on.
Either. I didn't watch the Clippers either.
Yeah,
so
Xavier Moon. Don't know who he is.
Good for. I'm glad they're probably going to get two ways. They're going to get signed, so I'm glad they made a team.
Yeah,
Imani Bates, very well deserved. Huge steal for the Cavs.
Yeah,
which is interesting. Do you play him, or do you put him on the team? Because I think he's like 6'9", but he's a guard. So he's Donovan, Darius.
If he's 6'9", he can be. He definitely could possibly be better than Karis LeVert. I have not seen the version of Karis LeVert that I saw from the Brooklyn Nets team on this Cavs team. So
I mean, to be fair to him, that's not his role on this Cavs team.
Right.
But he
had a
did
bigger
shoot
role.
better. He shot better from the three this year, which he struggled with. But bringing in freaking Imani Bates.
Yeah. If Imani has better wing,
he can shoot the ball, bro. He can shoot. It's crazy. But I watching him in high school. I mean, he's doing the exact same thing he did back then. So I mean, I guess we got to see him against not top NBA talent, but just normal NBA players.
The only thing that stopped him from being a lottery pick was the crap he went through off the court. So I mean,
that is true.
He'll find a spot.
Oh, and also they said a thing that scared scouts and everything was a rumor that he had a negative wingspan. And so he's all tall, but I guess he has shorter arms, which they found out at the combine wasn't true.
Yeah.
But they were talking about Desmond Bain.
Yeah, that's what I was about to bring up. He's successful.
Short arms,
And man is built like a T-Rex, and he has a max contract, so he'll be okay. Jabari Smith Jr. Yay for Jabari!
Rocket.
Because everybody hated on him.
Short time, and he made the second team, which says a lot. He played a couple games.
That's good for him.
Another Dallas kid, Jalen Wilson from the Nets.
Yep.
Did you watch them at all? I think I caught a piece of them, but
no.
I didn't see him do nothing crazy. But he had a good year at Kansas last year.
Yeah.
So the Nets. That's another thing. Like they, some of these teams who are kind of on the verge of, they kind of have younger rookies who you could maybe put in. But I'm like, your team's already good. I don't know if you want to, and just let them play in the G League and stuff like that. I don't know.
Possibly. I mean, he may find a spot because I thought that the Nets were going to make a push to get Dame, but since they didn't, I guess they rolling with Mikal as a star. He might be able to find some.
But they're going to win games though. Like
not that many.
You don't think so?
Not as many games as obviously that K and Kai had them winning, but
you think like the Pacers could jump them?
Oh, definitely, definitely.
That's fair. That's fair.
But I think they could at least win maybe a low 40 to 45-ish, but that might be
a 500 season.
Yeah.
40, 41, 45 stuff.
Yeah.
And they win in half the time.
Yeah.
On the Pacers, Jarris Walker, I don't see if you saw that. He had a procedure in his elbow, but he'll be ready. But that was a thing for me because he's from U of H. So. But he played good in the summer league too. They said he'll be ready by the training camp though.
So that's unfortunate that he's already going through that. Oh, I guess this.
I did see that earlier. Yes. Miles Bridges is back on the Hornets. I saw him at the summer league. Actually, he was on TV. At some point of it.
Yeah,
the Hornets were playing. He's so funny, and he could lucky rap. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, definitely, yes. He out there with Rio and all of them. But
the Hornets make me laugh, man. Especially now with Brandon Miller, it's gonna be a very funny team.
Yeah. Oh, that's a mess.
How does he fit in with them, bro? Like, well, shoot, he a real gangster. He was a part of a murder thing. So shoot, I guess he the realest gangster part of the team.
No, okay. Did you see Imani Bates say that? I think he was like, they were like, the interviewer asked him, hey, has any NBA players been taking you under your wing? And he was like, oh yeah, Ja, Miles Bridges. Like, oh God.
I was like, dude, why are you making him look bad? Yeah.
Tell us only the people who ain't involved in criminal charges. Jesus Christ. But
Miles Bridges, he'll help them though, because that dude could play. He's I'd say like a miniature Zion. Because he got that big, strong body. He's also very athletic.
I think he was averaging almost 20 or almost.
No, he was going to get a contract.
Yeah.
He was probably going to come to LA too, but his dumb self wanted to hit on his girlfriend.
Jesus Christ.
But moving on to the free agency. Well, just don't hit your woman. Like, why? It's not that hard, but. Moving on to free agency with James Harden and his trade stuff. Oh my goodness, and I've loved James for forever.
Yeah,
but he's doing too much these last couple of years.
I'm not gonna lie, he is. A lot of people talk about. I don't feel like the criticism is matched because if it's KD, you're always forcing your way out of a team. But every time James Harden does it, it's like, oh okay. We don't talk.
I think the hate is definitely still there, but I mean. It's literally so normal. This is 3 years in a row.
Yes, that's literally worse than KD.
So I mean, it's like, It's we're so used to it now.
Right.
But it's KD, his was the shock factor. But
KD has an excuse. Draymond couldn't shut his mouth on Golden State, so he had to leave. They picked Draymond over him. And then in Brooklyn, their front office doesn't know how to control themselves and they don't know how to run a business. So he had to leave. But since he did right by the organization, he was able to leave to where he wanted to go, which is Phoenix.
Brooklyn's just a weird place. I mean, we'll see what y'all got. We'll see. Wait, have y'all finished off the roster?
I think so. I don't think the A is going anywhere.
So, but
I don't want to talk about
we'll kind of know what y'all are going into closer to the season, I guess. Get into more preview and that stuff. But
yeah.
I think to speak on James, would you say he was going to Clippers, or that's one of the places
he said he wanted to? Yeah, like I think it was just like yesterday. He was like, "I'm adamant about going to the Clippers. Like it's Clippers or nowhere." And then this morning he was like, "Okay, I'll show up to the Sixers training camp." And I'm like, "Oh God, team chemistry like negative F right now. Like why?" Ugh.
Well, Pat Bev's over there, and they played in Houston. They love each other, so. That can, Pat did say
Pat was a contingency plan. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, to like sign him to get James come back?
No, sign him in the event that James left, which isn't a replacement, but I don't know.
Well, they all from Houston, Daryl Morey and Pat and James were all together, so.
And that's another thing. I think that's the reason why he was saying he wanted to go to the Clippers, because he's saying that him and Daryl Morey's relationship is unsalvageable. And I'm like, okay, so
what?
If Daryl Morey was the issue, then why did you get Doc fired? Because y'all losing this season for the first time had nothing to do with him.
That's weird. I thought like that's why he went to Philly was because of their relationship. But I
don't know. Okay, it's no telling. Yeah. It's just a whole bunch of unknown sources in the middle of.
Bro, just need to start hooping in the playoffs consistently.
Literally. And then this will all calm down.
Your teammate can't stay healthy, unfortunately. So
and then when he was healthy, well, he wasn't really healthy this year. He was like,
not in the playoffs. He's it's always something.
After that next series, he was
hurt. And it becomes something. It's sad. Like even with KD now, it's a thing. We know at some point you're gonna get injured. And I don't know if when Lowe was arguing with KD on that Twitter Spaces. It's a thing, like that's a part of him now that you can take away is that he gets injured. But I want to talk about KD's comments on that offense wins championships. What do you feel about that?
He's right.
You think that
the thing that he's trying to say, by him saying that offense wins championships, everybody else is like, so what, you don't think about defense? Like that's not what he said. He's just saying that offense wins championships, in which it does. Look at Denver. Like
that's the one team.
Look at Golden State. Okay, well,
Golden State was the top 3 defense for their whole dynasty.
I don't know about that last year where everybody was hurt. I don't know how the defense was that year. I don't know about that.
No,
because Clay is terrible now. He's not the same defender that he was.
Are you talking about last year?
2019. Oh. Wait, was it? No, it wasn't 2019.
It was they were still healthy. Oh yeah, 2022. Yeah, but no, because Draymond. Well, no, because they had GP2 still.
But I thought
Otto Porter. They had all them lengthy dudes. No. That was when he was still good. And even after his elbow and stuff.
Okay.
They were still they had those lengthy dudes, which is why they weren't good at defense this year.
They weren't good at defense this year is because Draymond ruined the team chemistry and lost the locker room.
That too. But and he still made first team all defense. Which is crazy about on a terrible team.
Yes, we're just giving him defensive awards just because of who he once was. And I'm sick of it.
Hey, he still does make the mental plays as an elite defender. Is it warranted to get first team all defense?
No.
We don't.
You can give him like
as fans, we don't get to vote on that. So
that's the problem.
To the people who write the articles do that.
And they're slow.
But no, it's not. And literally Denver's the one team out of the last 20 years of champions who are not a top 5 defense.
I don't know about top 5 defense,
but look, even if you go to the 2001, Shaq led the league in scoring, so offense wins championships. They're the most dominant team, I think, besides
defense.
But exactly, Kobe and Shaq were also all league defenders.
Kobe was not great at defense, I thought.
No,
was he not great at passing?
All league defender. They were both. They were both first team all defense that year. So it's like, and then also 2004 stopped the offense of Kobe. Karl Malone, Shaq, GP2.
I don't know nothing about that.
But I mean, like even 2013, the Heat. I mean, of course, we were a great offensive team, but that Spurs team that we played too was amazing. But the defense
both sides of the ball.
Yeah,
There's no way y'all were better at defense than the fundamentally sound Spurs.
Because that was
nobody could stop LeBron.
Kawhi wasn't there yet, so they weren't as good as they were the next year because Kawhi was a rookie the next, or I think Kawhi was a rookie 2013 or 2014, whenever he won it. But yeah, they were San Antonio's always good at everything. But I think the Heat were still good at defense because that was still when D Wade's knees were okay, and LeBron was in his prime, so he's a good help defender. But Denver's the one anomaly, and KD knows this because every single loss that he has in the playoffs has been a major offensive nightmare for him. And I don't even want to say this year was Denver's defense, but just major offensive nightmare for him this year.
So offense, in his defense, wins championships.
Or this year is the one anomaly because even his Golden State, where they were up 3-1, he shot terribly, but that defense was a top. They were a great defense. Obviously, they went 73-9, whatever it was. But even that one, he shot bad, but I mean, still, the defense it's KD. I'm gonna give you the bit of the doubt, Kevin Durant, that if these are good open shots, you're gonna make most of them.
All right.
And KD, I would think that he wouldn't argue that, but listening to him, he just seemed like he likes to mess around a little bit. But
I mean, yes, he does like the troll, and everybody eat it up. But he did have a point. By him saying that offense wins championships, it's not saying that defense don't. But as you can see, we almost won that series. Had we been able to outscore them.
Is very true. You have to have at least a top 10 defense.
We had a top 7 defense and still lost. Defense doesn't win you championships. Yes, we had a top 7 defense all year long and still got ran through. Defense doesn't win you championships.
Phoenix
offense does.
Top 7 defense.
And it's crazy because literally 90% of our team was hurt, and we still managed to keep a top 7 defense.
We were number one defense team in the league, and
got ran through.
So I mean, but you go farther deep in the playoffs, which would be interesting if that T-Wolves team wouldn't have got hurt, because that's really good. That team is good at defense, especially with them two.
And Bruce Brown had the nerve to say that they gave them the most problems when they got 4-1. Just say that you don't respect the Suns, because be serious.
No, they did because it's the one person who could probably guard Jokic's big old. Ugly. I mean, sorry. I don't mean rude. It's just he get on my nerves.
He was struggling. He was getting torched, but I can't say anything because DA was getting torched. But at the same time, AD was getting torched. There was nobody who could guard Jokic, so that's not the issue.
Yeah, he's just a monster. But
they was letting Jamal Murray go off, so we didn't do that every game. So yeah.
But so from one NBA drama to today's NBA drama,
Jesus Christ.
What is his name? Andrew? Is that Jordan Poole's dad?
Anthony.
That's
where he gets his name.
Pull up the tweet. Pull up the tweet.
I absolutely can.
So apparently he was feeling a type of way today, and he wanted to express himself about Draymond Green on Twitter, and sparked, NBA Twitter. We love this. We're here for all the pettiness and the BS. This is what we live for. So.
Let's see. Draymond Green.
There it is.
Here we go.
You can read it.
All right. So I guess it started out with, if y'all haven't seen, Draymond did a super long interview with Pat Bev this morning, it was like an hour long. I tried to watch it, but I literally had to cut it off because he's so much of a narcissist. I couldn't listen anymore. But anyways, he went on to say something along the lines of, I don't just pop off on anybody for no reason. It takes me a lot to hit someone, da-da-da-da-da. And so Anthony Poole went on in the comments and said, I'm going to stand on this, that's some BS. JP was his guy, and he avoided me all last year. He's a soft A-B word, and I'm standing on this.
Wrong A, by the way.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And he didn't apologize to me and my wife. A lot of people got caught up on that part, and I guess it's because Draymond said in that dramatic video at the beginning of the season that he did apologize to Jordan's parents. Okay. So, but yeah, so he lame, and me and him can meet anytime he wants, because period. And so Draymond said, that's so cute. It's impossible to avoid you. Jesus, I have to dumb myself down to read this because the typos are insane. They were so pissed off. It's impossible to avoid you in an arena for a year, champ. I got to get my family. I got to get my family from that family room every game.
Which
and
is
stop.
true.
Yeah, but I don't believe you. But anyways, and stop using those words. They don't usually go over well amongst men. He just learned amongst men because he said that 3 times a day.
That means that your son was talking shit and then he got his ass slapped.
No, that just means I'm a butthole and I'm gonna come punch you anytime you say something I don't like.
But that's the thing. That is Draymond. That's what makes him him. He's the a-hole. He's the dude that kicks everybody in the balls. He stomps on people.
And that's okay.
No, I mean, that's his role though. Like, KG made fun of Tim Duncan's dead mother. Like, it's wrong. Yeah, it's wrong. But I mean, like, that's their role, you know?
Timmy doesn't even say anything to anybody.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Like,
oh my God.
Which is why I'm like, Kevin Garnett should respect anybody, Draymond, because he know he gonna go at anybody. Which I believe Draymond saying that he went at him back in the day, but
yeah, but
I don't think Jordan Poole should do that anyway, because making Jordan Poole look like a punk. And
not necessarily because even JP's friends came out and said something because they've really been taking the high road as 24-year-olds. They haven't said anything, but Draymond keep bumping his big pink gums on every podcast.
Well, they asking it.
And Jordan got asked the same question. Hey, Jordan, what do you think about the Draymond situation? He was like, I'm in Washington now. I don't want to talk about that or whatever. That's the same route that Draymond should have took. But he got bored and wanted to stir up some BS like always.
Well, he is the one who got punched, so I wouldn't think he'd want to talk about it. But it is Draymond, and he likes to talk. But I mean, I respect people being honest and telling. I mean, he's not getting really deep into it, but of telling us what's behind the curtain. Fans back in the day didn't get to have the luxury of their players getting on podcasts and stuff. Right. So I love them talking about this and everything. And I think Jordan Poole should speak his mind on it, how he truly feels, instead of his dad doing it for him.
I don't think he wants to speak on it at all. He probably didn't even tell his dad to do that. Like he didn't tell Raylan to speak. Matter of fact, let's pull up Raylan tweet.
And this is his friend?
Yes, his very best friend, along with the J2 guy who shoots for Jordan. He was supposed to be the Warriors photographer, but that's dead because his loyalty is to Jordan first. Where is that?
Anyway, he got a good job.
Wait, replies. Let's see. Because I said, period, Raylan. Okay, I was talking mess on Twitter a lot today. Oh my God. All right, here we go. Oh, I got some likes on that. Okay, so Raylan, who is Jordan's best friend, said he literally took us under his wing because of the Midwest connection, and we were over his house during the pandemic all the time. He supposedly called himself our OG and leader. You can see how proud he was in this video, but what changed? A lot of y'all don't hoop. How many times at practice, wait, not a lot of y'all don't hoop. A lot of y'all who do hoop, how many times at practice you swung on your little homie like that?
I mean, if you got a point, it's different.
If
you got that, but they're not putting in the whole context. They're going back and forth.
What he said. If somebody talking mess to me, I've been in a situation where somebody was talking mess to me. I went and dropped 17 on that girl, and I started telling her, "You can't guard me." That's how you handle that. You don't steal off on them. But anyways, to be honest, we've been handling this way more player and mature than at Money 23 Green. Period. Put a at on it, Raylan. And you a legend that condone this type of energy of talking in a literal video. But had a moment of inexcusable failure of leadership as a brother / teammate, which was supposed to be his best quality.
Yeah. I mean, it's true. It is true.
Ate him up.
He's true.
And left no crumbs. I see you, right?
Yeah, because he is the person. That's what I'm saying. That's him. But which is also why he came out with that. It was a lot to do a whole video for the opening night and all that. So that's extremely a lot for something that was very minuscule to the season.
Minuscule?
For them, but it's good. I applaud on the Warriors' downfall.
Well, for those Warriors fans.
Yeah, well, hey, they can stay over there. I don't care. Like, good for them. But the whole NBA don't care. We like that happened.
I don't.
I'm sorry.
This is the second time. I mean, I didn't like KD in Warriors blue and gold, but like this is the second time that Draymond has ran an integral piece to the team.
Integral.
Like, bro, Jordan Poole was a big piece to that championship. Let's be for real. Because Klay Thompson was not there. Well, JP kind of wasn't there in the finals. Only in the finals. He was cooking everywhere else. So, yeah. Anyways.
to compare Jordan Poole to KD.
I'm just trying to make it seem like I'm comparing them, but like KD, let's be honest, is the reason they got them 2 rings. He was torching. He was torching.
I will say that because
I will.
I think, especially in 2017, we're beating them again if they don't get KD.
Okay, exactly. That's my point. So KD is the reason that they won them 2 rings. So then Draymond couldn't shut his mouth, ran him out. And now JP, he jealous because he didn't get the max contract because he had to take the pay cut. Jordan Poole got all that money. And so Jordan Poole, I guess, felt himself a little bit, let Draymond tell it. We don't know what happened. And we ain't gonna find out because Steph too scared to say anything to Jordan, to Draymond.
But even the basketball showed it this year. He took a step back. And he got comfortable. The money hit. That check hit.
If we would have seen him get punched in the middle of the season and then compared it to how he played before the punch and after, then we could say that. But for me, I'm putting it all on mental.
So what if he goes to Washington and doesn't flood? What did he average this year? He'll get more minutes, obviously. But because I'm thinking Kuz is the number 1 at Washington at this point.
I feel like it's like
he'll be like the number 2. Oh no, Kuz is especially number 1 because he's the only one that stayed.
He actually his averages went up.
Okay, so he averaged 20. Yeah, then he got the same amount of minutes. He played more games.
Well, his shooting percentages went down, but
probably did turnovers too. But so he averaged 20. Yeah, he'll probably get 22, 23. I think he'll have a good season if he averages 24 plus. Okay, I see.
And if Draymond don't shut his mouth, he ain't gonna do nothing but fuel the fire. Because Jordan actually did respond to it in a way. He was like, the Gunna song, The Bottom, and he posted him doing some highlights, and he was like, find you a hobby, because why are you talking about me? And basically get you some money.
I mean,
stop talking about me.
Jordan, they literally kick you to the curb.
Whatever.
NBA drama is funny. But I can't wait till the season starts. I saw today on Twitter there's 80 days till the next Laker game. So
F all that. When the next Suns game? Oh my God.
I hate that we share a division. It's so annoying.
Yeah, because you can't beat us. I know. Now, what else? Oh, okay. About Draymond on that same podcast talking mess about Chris Paul. Already
what did he say?
the season.
What did he say?
He was like, let me see if I can find it. He was basically like, I've already said I don't like Chris Paul. So just because he's on the team, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, that's my dog. We just got to work it out and see what happened. And I'm like, this man doing it already before training camp even start. You already ruining the chemistry. He can't help it. He feed off it. It's like crack to him.
And CP3 is petty too. So
baby, that's not the tree you want to bark up.
See, I don't even see him and Steve Kerr bothering because CP3 seems like the type of person to tell the coach, no, we're gonna do this.
And he know better. So anyway.
Which is fine. I mean, I'm trusting CP's mind over a lot of people's mind in the NBA.
Yeah, and that's what Draymond said.
Of them, you know.
And Pat Bev had to say it too. But yeah, I publicly said I didn't like Chris Paul. I'm not just gonna be like, oh man, that's changed now. He's my teammate. No, I look forward to once again talking amongst men. I'm telling you, he just learned that phrase today. He done said it about 3 times.
Yeah, Chris Paul, the NBA don't like Chris Paul though.
And what'd he say? He said, and I don't give a damn. And I felt that.
He's been there sometimes. But I like Chris Paul.
And Draymond?
That's
Draymond is the epitome of
dirty. Now the NBA has the 2 dirtiest players on the team.
Chris Paul don't fall in that category.
Hey, remember when Chris Paul got stolen off from by
that's what somebody tried to bring up, and everybody want to zoom in the video so you can't see the big beam that Chris Paul hit him back with. Yeah, we're not doing that.
I remember that. I was like, bro, what are we doing at this game?
Rondo at his big age spitting in my man's face. Yeah, and got hit with that 2-piece without the biscuit. Please don't play. That he is not one of them.
Oh gosh.
So yeah.
Well, some drama for the league right now. Bring up those key dates for the NBA. See what we got looking forward for the rest of the summer. And September needs to just disappear besides Jordan's birthday. Needs to just disappear, and then we'll be at October for the league to start again. But we got some international basketball coming up in a couple weeks.
Oh, Slovenia, ain't that where Fat Tubby is from?
Yeah, we're gonna lose because who's the best player on the team is like Anthony Edwards. I hope we can win.
And
these
he gonna
games.
torch him.
I hope so.
And Mikal and Trip gonna lock him up.
Anthony Edwards is so good.
That slow.
I'm so excited. No, he got skinnier. He got very. Hey,
Who, Luka?
He's in shape.
He gonna be in shape. He do this every year. He in shape when he go over there because they eat cows and stuff, and then cows and burgers. And then when he come back over here, he get back on that hookah and American food and blow up just like James Harden do.
He be doing that in Dallas.
Baby, it's good food down there. I'm trying to tell you. He's large.
Spain, we got Greece and Germany. So them young USA people gonna have to play some top quality teams when they go to the World Cup. Where they gonna go? Oh, they're going to Asia.
Is Giannis big self playing again? What he's?
I don't think he's gonna play.
Okay, we ain't gotta worry about that. Then.
But I know like Dennis and them. Like I think, or the only person who's not playing is Maxi Kleber from Dallas, from Germany. So I don't think
it's German.
Yeah, yeah, he got the dirt connections while he's in Dallas.
Oh wow!
But so training camps will open after September 30th. So
exciting! It's almost time.
It's the basketball we can watch. I guess the WNBA is in the All-Star break, but they're coming back, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, just find any basketball you can. It's hard right now, but it's possible, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it won't be too bad. We're almost there, almost to the finish line to the next season. Can't wait.
2023 was goated. I'm excited for this one.
2023 was a fail. We got KD and got ran out the gym again. Damn shame. But we'll be all right. We'll make it work next year. So yeah, I guess until next week, hopefully we can find something to discuss because it's slowing down a lot.
We'll see what happens. Something's always going on.
Yeah. Y'all know where to find us on Apple Podcast and Spotify. She the NBA Junkie on YouTube, B-Ball Junkies 8446. And we will see y'all next week. Peace.